So, for example, we have chosen cybersecurity a tool for achieving sustainable development goals, or a transformative tool for achieving sustainable development goals. Now, the sustainable development goals is quite comprehensive and quite wide, but the awareness and knowledge is important for every government that is signed up to this 2030 agenda to ensure that cybersecurity is part and parcel of achieving that goal. So this organization, Cybersecurity Experts, is a member platform that have been a not-for-profit that has been in existence for, like I said, about 9 years.
Yeah, the Cyber Secure Conference is a cybersecurity conference that brings cybersecurity experts from across different sectors of the industry. For instance, we have those in the cybersecurity space that are actually practicing cybersecurity, and then of course we have industry players from the academics as well that are all part of the conference. And we do have there are two or three parts to it. For example, there's the main conference in the main room, and then we have the career village, which is going downstairs. And the whole idea of the career village is to enable the young ones to interact with the cybersecurity practitioners so that they can gain more insight as to what is the cybersecurity, perhaps with a view that we can build their interest and pull them into the industry, because the industry is growing, as we've seen the numbers in one of the presentations. Is an industry that it needs a lot of young people to come on board to be able to safeguard our digital economy.
So we've come from a point where attacks was only within organizations on premise to now having global attacks, and this is still evolving as we speak. Threats would continue, and you'll have threat actors that will continue to also do what they think they can do best.
I really want C-Shine to shine over to the students across, because we, in our own capacity, we train the emerging generation to be independent, so that if they are aware of this cyberbullying and attacks and cyber, social engineering, I think prevention is better than cure, and C-Shine is doing the right thing at the right direction. This conference is timely, as you can see what the NSA says about the C-Shine and what they are doing. So it's for national security.
It has really superseded my expectations. What I really was anticipating to see here is beyond my expectations, and I really enjoyed it here. And I've learned a lot about the social aspect of the social security, about how the regulations, the acts, the laws of the cyberspace and the cybersecurity is. I truly enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to coming to the next.
Awareness, the level of awareness, both at organizational level and individual level. The fact that the individual needs to be self-aware, conscious about the activities of the usage of the internet, and at organizational level, being aware that there's no perfect solution, cyber solution. It's just a continuous process to ensure cyber defense at all levels, continuous training of their employees, investment in training and all of that. And another challenge that we'll now see is the fact that government also needs to step up their activities, and the fact that they should not just leave it at the individual level or the national level, but the government needs to look at cybersecurity awareness holistically to be able to take it to the next level.
Well, the cyber threat landscape, I think, is very similar to landscapes all over the world. You have your ransomwares, you have your infrastructure challenges, you even have your people challenges. You have your cyber diplomacy challenges. But I think the most important single difficulty that we have in our landscape, and this is not just Nigeria but across Africa, is the misunderstanding that cybersecurity is not an African or Nigerian problem to solve. And the truth of the matter is that if we want digital sustainability, because the whole world is now digital, then clearly cybersecurity is one of the challenges that we have.
Okay, it has been a wonderful one. For me, it has been an eye-opener for me, irrespective of the fact that I've been in this industry for less than 2 years. But what I'm learning in this conference is very transforming, very educating, and I'm looking forward to more of this.
It's been quite interesting, quite immersive, quite educating. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be this informative. All right. Again, this is my first time of attending this session, or this conference in general, but it's been very, very informative. A lot of academic papers for the first time. You have research papers been presented. You have a lot of speakers online, offline, and it's been very, very educating for me.
It's one of the reasons why I always attend session. There's always one new information there from presenters charging us about cybersecurity practices within the industry. So it was one of those insightful sessions, yes.
We had a lot of people come because the Career Village is focused towards entry-level cybersecurity professionals. So what it did was to educate them on the career path that there are in cybersecurity, and not just taking cybersecurity as a whole. We also held mock interview sessions. We had a recruiter with 15 years experience who came to tell them what is needed and what recruiters are looking for in the entry-level role. So at the end of the Career Village, we had a lot of good feedback, people saying that they had even more clarity where they want to go to, what path they want to move into.
To identify their current status, understand the scope of the threats, and then try to identify what has been compromised and how will they restore back to their original position. To advise professionally is to see that organizations after that begin to do more sensitizations within the organization, such that they create a lot of awareness within the organization, and also train their people through capacity building, making sure that they understand how threats comes.
I think the biggest challenge facing the industry today is around having skilled professionals. There's a huge gap in knowledge on the side of people that are coming into the industry. There are a lot of half-baked professionals that haven't been adequately trained in all aspects of cybersecurity.
Okay, so the program went well. So it's a program that tends to bring all experts and professionals, both incoming, current, and those who are experienced together as long as cybersecurity is concerned. So the program had the sessions where some of our sponsors, kudos to them, from our platinum sponsors, our gold sponsors, silver sponsors, they had opportunities to also make presentations and sell some of their products. Beyond that, there was also an exhibition stand where our attendees could visit their exhibition stands and make inquiry directly from sponsors and their products. So there were presentation packages and presentations from our speakers. So over 15 speakers, 3 panel sessions, and they were all impactful. And these, I believe, is more of like a summary of the program. But beyond that,